Since this is a podcast about friendship, the people over at Shane Layton Jewelry wanted to celebrate friendship, so we're kicking this off with a special gift for you.
What?
Yep, open it up.
I love Shane Layton.
Open it up, it's special.
Is it a friendship bracelet? Why is she gifting us this? Oh my God, it says BFF.
That is my BFF.
Oh my God, I've never been
I want to put it on right
now.
I love this so much. Look at the little BFF inscribed.
We
Love
should
it.
hold hands.
No. Okay. Welcome to our very first series on friendship. I'm joined today by my best friend, Chaiky.
Ride or die.
Ride or die. And we're going to answer some questions about, people had questions for me and you about our friendship.
Okay.
Then they had some questions about friendship in general that maybe we could lend some insight. And then they have questions just for you. So we're just going to get started. Nervous laugh. We'll get started with just questions about us. So the overriding question was, how did we meet and how long ago?
I would say, well, okay, we knew each other, of each other.
Right. Since high school.
We just like know of each other.
Yeah, everyone knows everyone.
So we knew of each other because
Yeah.
you went to my high school, but I already had left because I'm a little older than you.
Hebrew Academy, Long Beach.
Hebrew
Whoop, whoop.
And actually it was when you moved to LA.
Right. The first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, the first time.
Right.
You moved to LA and you had a little baby, Yaakov.
Yeah.
And I invited you guys over for a Shabbat meal.
Right.
And I think just from then we just...
So how long ago? So that was...
Well, they're now like 16-year-old boys.
So 15 years
15
ago?
years ago.
Oh my God, that's my longest relationship. So we've been friends for 15 years,
Yeah.
and we knew each other in high school, but we met later when we had little babies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
You
still have
invited
a
me.
picture of us at the beach.
I
there.
know. I love that picture.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to put it up on
We'll
this.
have to put it up.
Yeah. Okay, so that's how do we meet. Did we have instant chemistry? Like, was it best friends at first sight, or did it take time?
I don't think it was best friends at first sight.
That's what I was thinking.
No, it definitely wasn't.
No.
Well,
You were like you had so many friends. I was new to town. You had so many friends and everybody wanted to be your friend.
Aw.
So I was like...
No, I don't think so. But
So when, like, I'm trying to remember when it's...
I think it just, as we saw each other, as we got to know each other, and then we were just like, oh, she's cool. She can
Right.
hang with me.
So the answer is no. It was not really love at first sight.
No.
Right.
And love at first sight doesn't usually work out.
Whoa. You heard it here first. Was your bestie relationship mutual, or did one of you consider the other one a bestie first? I want to probably say that I was probably thirsty for your friendship more than you were for mine, because I was new and lonely.
Okay.
And this is going to come as a shock to so many people, but I think I pursued you.
Well, I love to be pursued.
Right, that's true.
That's the only way.
Right, it's true. No, but I mean, I guess you had so many friends. I think
I was established more in LA than
Yeah.
you were, and you were a newcomer. But, but I obviously was looking for more friends. Or I
Right.
wouldn't have invited you for a meal.
It's true. And that's one of the things, and I guess it's something I want to talk about, but you are always open to new friends, even now, even at this stage in your life.
Yeah,
You still make new friends.
I have a lot of good friends.
Yeah.
And I don't think it cancels.
Right. And it doesn't have to be from 15 years ago. You have
No.
good friends that you met recently. Okay. I like it. So I guess it was not exactly mutual right away.
It was.
Okay. Do you guys compare often, or compare, like, I guess, maybe, are we
Competitive?
some competitive? Yeah.
I'm not. Are you?
No, I don't think we have that dynamic.
No. I'm not a competitive
I don't
person.
know if you could you be super competitive with your bestie? Because then it's not really, then your back's against the wall, and then it's not then it's not. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's too exhausting.
Right, it's too exhausting.
I can't compete with you.
Okay. How often do you two hang out, and how do you spend your time?
So are we answering these questions as today, or like, because we've been friends for a long time, we didn't always...
Yeah. I
Yeah?
guess let's take it at like today or the most recent years?
I would say on weekends we tried to see each other.
Yeah. We try and, if I'm in town and you're in town, we try and see each other no matter what. At least once.
We used to see each other a lot more. I mean, I used to stay at your house every weekend.
Right. Want to talk about that?
No. I'm good. So, but we try to always see each other.
Right.
Because
there were times, there were times in our lives where we spent multiple days and nights together.
Yes.
When we were in needier times.
Yes.
And now we're doing a little better emotionally, physically, spiritually. So we see each other on weekends if we can.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you two communicate when one of you is upset about something that the other one did?
I usually go quiet, and you usually... Oh, so you're not going to talk to me now? You need to talk to me. You're just not going to talk to me.
Right. Do I do that? Yeah, I guess I do that. I could get in your grill about it.
Yeah.
So you're an avoider and I'm a confronter.
It's not even... I don't know if I'm an avoider. I just...
Right.
I need like...
Right.
Like
a moment.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're more like, well, talk to me.
Right.
But we eventually figure it out.
We come around.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. Was there anything that we disagreed on, and how did we get through that?
There were a lot of things we disagreed on. I mean, of course.
I wrote little notes.
Okay, let's hear your little notes.
I think some of our greatest disagreements were like when I was being really critical, because I can be very critical of like you and other people, but especially people close to me get that. And I think sometimes you were like, just back off, like get off my junk, you know? And then we had a disagreement about a friend that was like...
We had a mutual friend that you decided you couldn't be friends with any longer. And this also comes in like with, you know, it's not just me and you.
Right.
We have like other people and friend groups and...
Right.
And I think that, you know, when one friend doesn't like the other friend or the other friend doesn't want to be that friend anymore because of whatever, it took a toll on our friendship.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wait, but I'm going to be friends with her and I'm going to hang out with her. And you were like, no, I'm not hanging out with her. And so we didn't actually hang out that much during that time.
We took some time off.
Yeah. You were on friend time out.
Yeah. And it actually lasted, that was like our biggest break, I think, in our friendship. And I think it was months, several months where we went really without talking and seeing each other a lot. That was our biggest riff. And it was over a mutual friend that I decided to no longer be friends with.
Yeah.
And I think it came down to some of like my criticalness that, again, like I felt like this person should be cut out of our friend group. And you were like, but no, let's give her another chance, or people struggle. And this has always sort of been our thing where I'm like, no, you're dead to me.
She like will cut people and I'll just be like, but what do you mean? Like they're going through a hard time.
No, I don't. You make me sound like Hitler.
Okay, no. I don't make you sound like Hitler, but you do have a less tolerance.
Yeah. I have less tolerance for bad behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How do we support each other creatively? This made me laugh because you're not creative.
Excuse me. I think I'm very creative.
But like, I don't think you need my support creatively as much as I need your...
What do you mean? You come over and do my creative stuff.
Right. So that is how I support the short answer.
That's how she supports me.
Right. I do your creative stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You don't need help.
No, I guess maybe it's not even creatively. Maybe just how do we support each other in general?
In general?
I come down on you when you're having a hard time, and you genuinely and kindly listen to me when I'm having a good time, and somehow that works.
Yeah. A bad time, I think you meant, but yeah.
Yeah, during hard times.
Yeah.
Life is always changing and evolving. How do you stay close friends through constant changes?
There's definitely ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's like any
right
strong relationship.
I guess the answer is we didn't stay close to every...
No, we didn't.
Right. We have had periods where we weren't
But we always came back to each other.
Right. We did.
You know, and that's just life. You know, life is constantly changing. And we've evolved as people.
Right.
I think we're very similar, but also very different.
Yeah. How are we similar? Need for control.
Neat.
Yeah.
Clean.
Tidy.
It's probably it.
I know, like, do we have nothing in common? Do we have nothing in common?
No. We're very similar. We like same things.
Yeah. We like to travel. We like to have fun.
We like to shop. We like we like pretty things.
Like pretty things.
We appreciate nice things.
Yeah.
And how we're different is, I mean, you're just a stronger personality.
Right.
I mean, I think I'm
Louder.
a strong personality too.
You are a strong personality.
I am.
I think I'm a bit more aggressive in general. I'm a bit like...
You're more of a doer.
Yeah.
Like...
And higher energy. Like you want to sleep in and I want to go, go, go.
Like that weekend at your house.
Yeah.
That I would come back to when I would stay weekends at her house. I would... Like, she wasn't feeling well. You weren't feeling well one weekend.
Yeah.
And I was so happy. Because I was like, yes, I get to nap.
Because I always made you get up and like
Oh my
hike
gosh,
with
like, where are we
me.
going? Where are we going? What are you doing? What's next? What's next? And I'm like, okay, chill. It's the weekend.
I know. I think a big misconception is that people think that we must be very close because we're so alike. But in a lot of ways, we're very different. And we
I think we balance each other out.
We balance each other out. That's exactly it. Okay. Question to Adele. What's your favorite thing about Chaiky?
Aww. Better make it good. Better make it good.
I hadn't thought about this.
Not at all.
I think I have a couple favorite things about you. One of my favorite things about you is your really giving and like understanding spirit. So like where I am quicker to just be like, this person messed up or blah, blah, you're so much more soft and forgiving of people and their flaws and gentler spirited in general. Like you have a gentle spirit. And I think it helps soften my tough spirit, you know?
Yeah, we balance each other.
And your generosity. For sure.
Thank you.
Where do we set limits? We don't set limits. I guess we've never had to.
No.
Have we set limits?
I'm trying to think about that. Like, no, I don't think we needed to. I think we both.
There were times in some of your relationships where I'd like butt in and you'd say like, I'm finding my way back out of this.
Or you would say to me, you're finding your way. I'll back out of it.
Right.
Which I was
I don't think I ever said that.
thank you.
I don't feel like I've ever given you that grace.
Let me work this out. I got it.
Well, that's really evolved of me. I don't remember doing that.
That's what I love about you. Nobody asked me what I love about you.
No, it is in your questions.
Oh, okay.
We didn't get to it yet.
Okay, fine.
Don't worry. I made sure there was plenty to talk about me in there.
Shocking.
Was there a time when one of you felt like you were putting in more effort in the friendship?
You probably. I would think that you would say yes. Because you're always the one that's like, do you want to go to this new restaurant? There's this new hot spot. Chaiky, let's go here. And I'm like, okay. And like, I was going to say like being friends with you is kind of like, I have a captain of my ship.
Right. That's so true.
Which is so amazing.
Right.
And sometimes you let me steer.
Right.
Which is nice of you.
Right. Sometimes I let you steer for like a minute. Like take over while I have a drink.
Yeah. No,
Right.
but it's great because you're always like, you know, we have this vacation coming up. When do you want to go here? And then our trip to Thailand, which is epic.
Yeah.
We need another one of those.
Yeah. We do. I think all girlfriends need at some point in their life or more, multiple, like spiritual healing trips together.
Yeah, but you have to go with the right person.
That's what I'm saying. Like
You
good
have to
girlfriend.
go with the right person.
Yeah.
So I forgot what the question was.
Was there ever a time when you felt like one was putting in more effort?
So I think that you thought that
Yeah.
because, you know, if you didn't hear from me for a few days, I mean, I went through some
Tough times.
tough times.
This is a safe space.
Okay.
You had gone through
And I
tough
wasn't really reaching out to you.
Right.
And, but you always were like, get your butt to the gym today. You need to sign up for Equinox. And every day I was like, ugh, leave me alone. I can't even walk up my stairs.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, but eventually I made it there. And look at me now.
Just a major glow up. I think we can all
All
agree.
because of you.
No, it's because of you.
No, I know.
Do you ever worry about significant others getting in the way of your friendships?
I don't worry about your... I mean,
I had a jerky ex-boyfriend that tried to get in the way.
You have dated people that were less favorable for you to date.
Less favorable. That's nice.
Yeah.
No, and that I think that some of our issues and problems, like where we started drifting, were from this like boyfriend that would like speak negatively. Like it started to
Get in your brain.
get in my brain.
It is tricky because when you're dating somebody, you know, sometimes like that person that you're dating doesn't like your friend.
Right.
And then you're like, well, what do I do now?
Yeah. And you want to appease them. Like,
and you don't want to tell your friend, oh, hey, so-and-so doesn't like you.
Right. That is exactly what it is.
So you start avoiding and you start not hanging out.
Yeah.
But I think at this point, well, I'm single, so we're good.
No, at this point.
But you, I mean.
We're all homies.
We're all good. Yeah.
Oh, that makes my heart happy.
Yeah.
What would either of you consider unforgivable behavior? I actually know my answer for this.
What is it?
If I found out that you were like talking real shit about me, not like Adel's a bitch, because like we all know that. That's like not really talking about my back, right? But like if I found out that you like divulged something super private, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe like betrayed my trust in like something that I told you.
I have lost friends over things like that.
I know.
So yeah.
That was something I wanted to say in the beginning about, was it love at first sight? You had a best friend.
I did.
I
had a group.
I only moved into #1 spot because that best friend.
No, that's not, sweetheart. That is not why you only moved into #1 spot.
I think that's why I moved into the #1 spot.
No, what are you talking about? There's so many other candidates I could have.
Okay, well, how many? I mean, were they lining up at the door?
What I'm trying to say is, that's not why.
Okay.
I don't believe that's why. Maybe your insecurity tells you that's why, but that's not why.
Okay. Have we ever hurt each other unintentionally?
Yeah, I'm sure we have.
I can't recall a time.
Hurt each other? I'm sure we've hurt each other. There's no way we couldn't have.
I cannot remember a time where you hurt me, even unintentionally. Like,
Oh, you mean when I sent you a picture of me in a shirt to show you my shirt and you're like, what are we going to do about those?
oh, that was when I hurt you unintentionally. No, that was intentional.
Let's talk about what else is going on in that picture. I'm like,
I do critique you pretty hard.
You do, but it's actually, I wanted to talk about that because it's actually a positive.
Well, okay, we can talk about it now, but I think you have a question like this.
It's a positive. What it's like to be friends with you.
Yeah, so hold it.
Okay.
Hold the thought.
Okay.
Okay, those were actually all our questions for me and you.
Okay.
So we're going to go to another section. I'm going to hand you these questions for me now.
You mean to me ask you?
No, these are questions that viewers had for you about being in a friendship or best friends with me.
What's it like having an Instagram star as a bestie?
Stop. You know I had to put that one in. Because it had the word star in it.
Yeah.
But you know what they meant.
Listen, it's actually hilarious. I love it. I feel like people approach me and they're like, oh, you're friends with that girl on Instagram from LA. Like, what is she like? And I'm like, Adele? I don't know. What is she like? I mean,
What do I like, Chaiky?
she's cool. But it's cute because, you know, and I am proud of you because, you know, people are knowing who you are and they're intrigued by your life. And it's just adorable. I mean, I love it.
Thanks, Spikes.
I don't.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me in any way.
I don't think
I'm like,
your
put me
face.
on your Insta. And I got so many more followers.
Yeah, it happens like that.
How do you deal with Adele's jealousy? Okay.
Why, just yesterday, somebody went on a hike with you and posted besties. They posted besties, and I'm like,
okay.
skirt.
Other people are allowed to think that I'm close to them.
But besties? I think we're making it abundantly clear. By the way,
I'll give you her number. You could take it up with her.
I'm using my platform to actually put the stake in the ground. Like, this is my bestie.
She's very territorial.
I am.
More than me. Yeah. I don't see. How do I deal with your jealousy? So, in general, it used to ruffle my feathers more.
Yeah.
Like, I used to say things, used to do things that would get me upset.
Like what?
Like, you would just be snarky or bitchy or just like, what are you doing? You know, like just, you know what you're like.
Yeah. But not everybody does.
Not everybody. You can be very short-tempered.
Yeah.
You can be like judgmental at times. So it used to bother me. And now I'm just like, girl, do you need to eat a sandwich? Like, go eat a sandwich.
Right.
Like, you're hungry.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. And and the thing that I love about you is that you're like, okay, fine, you're right. You know, like, you're not like, you're like, you're right. You'll check yourself, which I couldn't be friends with you if you couldn't.
Right. So I guess that's how you deal with it.
Yeah, that's how, and you don't ruffle my feathers. Like yesterday when you text me like, who? Oh, besties? I'm like, ha 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 ha. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back to cooking with my kids. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Catch you later.
Right. Okay.
It doesn't really.
I like it.
I mean, because
Fair enough.
Yeah. I think it's on you too. You know, it's not really.
No, it is on me.
Yeah.
So that's a good answer.
Yeah. What's Adel's biggest insecurity? Okay.
People really came hard for your questions. They were not. I mean, look at the fluffy questions for both of us, and then you, it was all of a sudden. I mean,
because they don't know me, and they don't really need to know about me. They want to know about you.
Right.
They want to know
more
dirt.
About you. Yeah.
Your biggest insecurity is, and it's so funny because I remember I used to have a framed wording of this in your old apartment, and it said something like, I don't know the exact words, but it was like, "Don't forget me."
It's in my gym now.
Oh, you put it there.
Yeah.
And I think you bought that because you're worried about being replaced. That's where the whole jealousy thing comes from.
Right.
You're worried about being replaced. You're worrying that I will love another friend more than you.
Right.
And
yeah,
you always said your heart multiplies, not your love multiplies, not divides.
I feel like I say that, but I don't know that I believe that.
For me, it is. I love so many people. I mean, everybody.
I hate that you love so many people, though.
But I love so many people in different ways. I appreciate different things about different people. I can't. Obviously, I'm closer to certain people, and some friends are seasons, and some are forever.
Right.
But I don't know. I just think I learned to appreciate different things in different people.
Right.
But the question was what your biggest insecurity is. And that is...
I feel like it's like being irrelevant.
Yeah. And I think it's not just with me. It's just in general in life.
Right. The irony is that everyone's irrelevant and no one's irrelevant. But I'm not evolved enough yet. We're not even going to get into that.
But you will never be forgotten, Adele Beanie.
The new mantra is, I'm unique, but I'm not special.
You're definitely special.
No one is special, but everyone's unique.
Everybody's special. And
unique. Everyone's. It's not. It's actually not, because special puts you at a tier above. And unique is everyone.
I'm just going to drink your wine and we'll agree to disagree.
Isn't that friendship in a nutshell? Can't even have my own rosé.
That's our friendship.
You already had COVID.
Yeah, I did. Does she does she fart in front of you?
Please tell the truth. I never fart. I never fart. I also don't poop.
She also doesn't go to the bathroom.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you.
Who talks more shit?
It's a good one, actually.
Even.
By the way, that was from Tanya.
I think we definitely both talk a lot of shit.
It's one of the founding principles of our friendship.
I mean, I love when we call each other up after like a party. And we're like, recap.
I think we both talk equal amounts of crap.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Harmless.
Harmless.
Sometimes a little less.
It's between best friends.
Yeah. No harm, no foul.
No. Everybody talks shit. How did you get so lucky to nab Adele as a friend? Are you sure you didn't write this yourself?
I have no idea who these. I wrote what came in.
Sure. Is it luck?
We're both lucky.
I think you are lucky if you find a good friend that you're comfortable with and you can like go through life, like the downs and ups. And yeah, I think it is luck.
Yeah.
But it's also just being a good friend too.
I agree.
Like if I was a shit friend, which I have been.
No, only when you were going through a really, really hard time.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't understand that. So to them, it just looked like.
There were times when I was frustrated when you were having, are we allowed to use the D word? Or
yeah.
When you were going through your depressed periods or times of depression and you were unreachable, there were times when I was angry about it. Like I felt like I only understood it later, but at the time, there were times where I was like, you're being so selfish. Like, can't you see I need you also? Like, I know, like I also need you. But now
I'm trying to live.
no, but like I had to learn more about what that's like because I didn't know enough.
Yeah, you don't answer people's phone calls and you cannot be there for anybody else. I mean,
Right.
You're literally just trying to get through the day.
Right.
So.
But then, so initially I was angry and I would be pissed. And then through time, just like I guess really was ultimately when you like broke down a little bit more and explained, because your MO is to be like, I'm fine. That is
really?
Yes. You don't think that used to be your MO?
I always say I'm fine, but
You always say you're fine.
I wasn't fine.
I know, but you didn't start off saying that you weren't fine.
No, because I also don't want to just like,
Right.
So, yeah. But I think to have a good friend, you have to be a good friend.
Yeah.
And also maybe understand what be empathetic.
You have to be empathetic, and the other part is that you have to be empathetic and you have to also be vulnerable and tell the person what's going on.
Yeah.
Just like in a marriage, you can't like expect.
Yeah.
You couldn't just expect me to know that you were depressed. You had to really tell me what was going on. I didn't understand
I think you knew.
but I never suffered with depression,
Yeah.
so I didn't know what depression felt
Yeah.
like. I'm like, what do you mean? Just get up, throw on your leggings, let's go.
Meet me at the gym.
Yeah. Sure.
Like, nope. Does Adele have a secret closet with a mess? I don't think so.
No.
No, there's no secret closet. No battery drawer.
I mean, there's a battery drawer.
Everyone has like that messy drawer in the kitchen that's like
It's
batteries.
not messy, but I have batteries. They're actually in special.
She for sure has an organizer in there.
I have a battery
She has like a
organizer.
lucite organizer in the drawer.
Yeah.
So the answer is no. No secret mess. How many breakups has she, me, had to get you through?
Me. How many breakups have you had to get me through?
Man, I'm just gonna lay down for this. No, I'm just kidding. Is a breakup a marriage too?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a massive breakup.
So 1,
Let me do the math.
2,
Since I made
3,
1, 2,
or
3,
was
3 and a half.
Yeah, one of them was just a half guy.
No, it was a half crisis
Okay.
because it ended up working out okay.
Right.
3 only?
Yeah.
There were some other little minor ones that weren't as big, but I would say that it's not 3 and a half, honey. 4 and a half.
Oh yeah. That's why I think it was minimum 4.
4, yeah. 4
Now,
and a
how
quarter.
many breakups have I gotten you through?
Nobody asked that.
Right. It's true.
Nobody wants
Because
to
there
know.
are some.
Nobody wants to know. But each one was unique. What keeps you coming back? What keeps you coming back to me?
What keeps you coming back to me, I guess. The question is,
Oh,
I mean, I don't even understand
that's
that question.
silly. What keeps us friends? Maybe. What keeps our friendship alive?
Yeah. How do we keep our spark alive?
I think a lot of alcohol.
I think the people need to know that I do a lot of wooing you.
Oh, yes. And I wanted to talk about that.
Well, let's talk about it right now.
Okay. Adele is such a great friend to have. And this is one of the reasons. She really, even if I don't have a significant other at the time or like a boyfriend, whatever, and she might or whatever, she's always like, there's this new place downtown. I'm
Right.
taking you.
Right.
Get dressed up. We're going. And I'm like, are you picking me up in an Uber Black?
Always. Only in Uber
She
Black.
will only send me home in an Uber Black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly,
I do this thing, and I think it's important that friends
Yeah.
do this, where you should romance your friends. It's just as important. I will surprise you with events or concerts or
you just
reservations.
surprised me with the bracelet.
Oh, yeah.
We got BFF bracelets.
No, I think girlfriends think that like girlfriends are just going to always be around, and it's like your husband or your significant other, your partner, girlfriend that you need to like dote on. But I think the same goes for friendships. You should actively
Yes.
pursue your friends and actively romance your friends.
And that's what it's like to be friends with you. You're like the captain of the ship.
My God, thank you so much.
Honestly, she's like, there's this new place, there's this hottest place, there's this new thing. Oh my God, she sends me like, this would be so fun. We're going for the weekend. I mean, Thailand, all I had to do was like show up.
And even that, you barely
Showed up.
accomplished.
It's true.
What's our
I was
next-
going through something.
Yeah, right. There's been a theme.
So what keeps me coming back is, there's value in our friendship, and I love spending time with you, and I think we have the best laughs.
We do.
We have oh my God.
We have the best laughs.
belly laughs ever. And it's just, why wouldn't I come back?
Oh.
I mean, I get wooed.
Yeah, because I woo her.
Okay.
Are those the questions for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have questions about friendship in general that maybe we can lend some insight to. Friendship in general. What do you do if a friend copies you, takes the job you want that you were supposed to get, and doesn't apologize? Get rid of that friend.
Yeah.
No, that would be my answer. What's your answer? Like, that's not a friend.
If they take your job and what?
And like, they don't even apologize. I guess two friends went up for the same job. One of them got the job and didn't even apologize.
I don't think you have to apologize for getting a job and being better than the other person. And they were hired and you weren't.
I don't think I'd apply for the same job that you were applying for if I knew you wanted it. I don't think I'd do that.
But I don't think I would be. Yeah, I would.
Would you be upset if I went for the same job?
Yeah.
And then I'd blatantly get
that's
it?
competitiveness, and I don't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. I mean, but should it break up their friendship? Yeah.
Yeah. Tips on setting healthy boundaries. A lot of boundary talk with friendship. Like, I got a lot of boundary questions. We don't have that experience.
No.
I guess is it like maybe friends don't want their friends texting them super late at night when they're with their spouses, maybe, or maybe they're popping
So
over
then
on
just don't answer your. I think actually we did. I mean, as of today, we don't, but we did, and I think it's something that grows as you mature.
When
Also, we're older. Like we're more mature. It's like.
But what do you mean when we used to spend too much time together?
No, like. If we be texting, we used to text a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
We would
oh my
talk
gosh.
all day.
We would talk all day.
But we needed each other more. We were going through divorces.
Yeah. But, I mean.
Hey, bro, I don't like when you come over unannounced. That's how you set a boundary. Like, just say the thing you want to say.
Yeah.
If they're your bestie, you could tell them that. I could tell you anything.
Yeah. Or I'm with my so-and-so. I'm with my kids. I'm with my husband. Like, please, like, I can't talk to you right now.
I have a really hard time opening up and reaching out to people. I'm 38. A lot of people have a hard time making friends at a later age. I've done it. You've done it. I'm 36. You're 38. Mm-hmm. We both have made late in life friendships. What are we doing different?
It's not easy because you don't really have opportunities to meet people. I mean, I haven't met new people.
Yeah, you have friends from the last few years, and so do I.
Yeah, friends through friends and things like that. It's not easy. It doesn't come around every day.
So what did we do? How are we doing it? I think we go after people even when they're new. We make plans. We invite them over. We also bring new people into our...
You're good at that.
But you are too. We both have made late in life friendships.
If we like somebody, then we're going to invite them in. We're going to have them over. We'll text them. Yeah, it's kind of like a relationship. Like if I like you, I'm going to make the effort. If I don't.
Yeah, just make the effort. And the thing is, if people are not responding, they don't want to be your friend. Like take a hint and you'll know. And if the person is not responding to you, it means they're not looking for a later in life friendship. And then just respect it and move on.org because there'll be another woman like say me or you that does want a later in life friendship.
Yeah.
So you'll have your answer. The person will make it abundantly clear.
Yes.
I've been burned by many past friendships. How do I move forward?
She doesn't pick good people.
I mean, this is the cost of doing business with life. Life is hard and people are going to hurt you. It's like, I feel like the how do I move on from being burned is such a cop-out. It's like, when you're a kid, you fall, you get back up. You touch the fire, you learn not to do that. This is the cost of doing business with life. Shit happens, and then you get back up and you put one foot in front of the other, and you're like, today could be different.
I mean, if you eventually see the truth in people and they've burned you and like, I mean, it's hurtful, but you just got to move on. I mean, what's your other choice?
Or therapy. How do I approach a non-receptive friend?
if they're not being receptive, there's a reason they're not being receptive. They don't want to be your friend.
True. Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, leave it.
Bye, girl,
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah.
How do you trust someone knowing that that most relationships end up fizzling over time?
That's not true.
This has been her experience.
How do you trust somebody knowing that relationships fizzle over time?
Again, this is the cost of doing business with life. There's nobody promised you that
But that's a non-true statement.
I agree. Not every relationship ends up fizzling. If all of your
I think ours
relationships
got stronger.
If all of her relationships end up fizzling, I hate to say this, but you got to look inward. No, well, it's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Yeah, because then that,
You're the common
there's
denominator.
something, exactly. There's
Yeah.
something that you're doing that's not creating everlasting friendships.
It's fizzling.
Yeah.
How do you take a friendship to a deeper level?
You fart in front of them.
That's comedy right there, Chaiky, bringing things back full circle. Good job. I think you have to be vulnerable. I think you have to really do, like, instead of being like, I'm fine, really doing the hard thing, cracking open, telling the person, sharing your pain, sharing your suffering, and also sharing your wins.
And the thing about you, which I really love, is that, I'll sometimes text you and I'll want you to be on my side or bitch with me. And she's like, but Chaiky, you're actually being obnoxious. And I'm like, no.
That's actually a great point. Like, another way to make relationships deeper is
You have to be honest.
you can't always agree with your friends.
No.
Sometimes it's going to require some brutal honesty.
Yeah,
And
you be honest. You have a conversation. You talk about what's happening. Like, well, if this is happening, why is it happening? Why don't you think of? And you always
Right.
push me not only to go to the gym,
Well.
not only to get facials, not only to have my hair done today.
Botox.
Botox. I need. Thank you.
No, I have pushed you in the past. You're welcome.
Yeah. Honestly, I wanted to come here in Lululemon leggings, but I knew I was gonna get shit for it. So
Not on an LLG set.
I know.
Can a bestie be as close as a sister, or does blood run thicker than water? I'm so curious to hear what you have to say about this, because I have my own feelings about this.
Can I say it again, please?
Can a bestie be as close as a sister, or does blood run thicker than water?
I think a bestie could be as close as a sister.
That's what I was gonna.
And I think that for you and I,
We
our
are.
sisters don't live here.
Yeah.
They're not in our daily life.
Yep.
They're almost an older generation. They don't really understand us.
Well, I have a younger sister.
Oh, okay. And I feel like I'm like, well, okay, she's a crazy young one.
I think that it's a different kind of friendship, but I absolutely think that what we have is as strong as.
It's actually stronger because we don't need to be in each other's lives.
Right.
We choose.
We chose it.
We choose it every day. And sisters, okay, I'm going to fight with you, but you have to talk to me tomorrow.
You don't have any choice.
Yeah.
We related.
Yeah. You're my
How do you
sister.
know when you found the one?
Friendship or
Friendship,
person?
your
'Cause
bestie.
I need help with the other.
Yeah. But we can't tell you about how to find the one.
I have no idea. This is the wrong segment.
No, how do you know when you found your bestie? It's like your one love. It's like you're finding love. You know.
You just know, and you don't have to talk every day, and you don't have to talk. You don't. We don't talk every day.
No.
We don't even text every day. Sometimes, our lives are busy. We know each
It
other. but
doesn't feel like work.
It doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
No, it's just like, hey, bitch, what's up?
Right. Hey,
What
babe.
you doing?
Buzz,
Haven't- buzz, buzz. Ada will text me in the middle of the night. Buzz, buzz. Psst, 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 psst. And I always know there's something good coming after a psst.
Not anymore. Our lives become boring. Advice
No.
for someone who desperately wants to have a BFF.
I don't think, I think you just gotta live life organically. When you desperately want something, it's too overly
Yeah.
yearning. You probably come across like, will you be my mommy?
Right. Will you be my mommy?
Are you my father? No,
You have to.
so you might be coming off too strong if you're desperate.
Well, I think a lot of people don't have a best friend and they want to know how to acquire one. And I guess it's like,
You have to love somebody enough.
and you have to date, right? You have to be out,
Yeah.
almost treat it like dating. You have to be
Yeah.
out and about. You have to
Yeah.
be making plans. You have to be social.
Yeah.
You have to follow up with people. You have to get their numbers. You have to follow through. You have to invite them to things. Don't just wait for them to invite
Yeah.
you. You invite them to things
Yeah.
and make the plan. Be the person who brings the people together. Like,
Yeah.
I think both of us do that. We're people connector. If there isn't a plan, make the plan. Okay, I love that one. Actually, those are
All of our questions?
That's our questions. Well, that I chose.
I think we nailed it.
We have a quick rapid fire.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Round. Okay.
It's getting hot here.
Who's the bigger bitch?
Me.
You. Who's messier?
Me.
You.
I don't even stand a chance on that one, and I'm not messy. Full disclaimer,
I know.
I'm not messy. I'm clean and neat and OCD and tidy.
It's true.
But I can't.
This is rapid fire.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Fine.
Who's more sensitive? Me.
You.
Who's more of a rule follower? Me. Who's more jealous? Who has better ideas? What?
This was my idea.
It's true. Who's the better dresser? What?
We have such different styles. We have such different styles.
Exactly. Who's easier to get along with? You. Who has better taste in music? You. Who's a better cook? Neither of us.
No, we're both good.
I might.
No, you're good.
Who'd sooner date a guy with tattoos?
Me.
You.
Yeah.
Who's more honest? Me.
You.
Who's more religious?
You.
Me. Who has more vices?
Me. I think we're
We carry
even.
the vices.
We're even.
Who's scarier?
You. You're so scary.
Who reads more?
You. Because I don't read at all, so
Right.
you have to read more than
No, that was
me.
an easy win. Who's more forgiving?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing Rapid Fire.
Boom.
Thanks for doing this today, Chaiky.
Loved it. I loved it.
Oh, give me a hug.
I love you. Love you. And we have our new Bestie bracelet.
I know. I'm so excited about these.
Do you want to wrap it up?
I think we're
Do you have to say something?
no.
Oh, okay. Thanks for watching.
I don't. Do we? Do we? I don't think we have to do anything right now. Just in case.
So are we done? Can I slouch yet?
No. By the way, you can never slouch.
You know what? I need a slouch.